people's mind. That's a wrong thing. You must have courage to talk the truth. The truth is, the blind person alone cannot do anything, the lame person alone cannot do anything. They both have to be inside you. Only then the total growth is possible. Say yes to material world. Don't have hypocrisy about affluence. Be affluent. That's the right thing to do. At the same time, don't be poor in spiritual world. Be affluent in spiritual world also. And that's the ultimate potential that is possible. So never ever entertain any hypocrisy about money in the name of spirituality. In Indian culture, something has gone drastically wrong. Not only that, it has spread to the foreigners also. Last time also in Sultan Qaboos, some foreigner asked me, are you doing it free of cost? He was not Indian. But this Indian disease has spread to foreign countries also. In Dubai also, that one Russian girl asked me that all spirituality should be done free of cost. Who brought in these ideas, nonsensical ideas? They are entertaining hypocrisy about money. See, you have to have a healthy relationship with money. Enlightened Billionaire concept is all about being healthy in material world, being healthy in spiritual world. People who are entertaining this hypocrisy in the name of spirituality are half-hearted people. They are ignorant. They will not reach to their fullest potential. I know a person who got carried away by this idea. He almost was on the verge of being a beggar. He stopped working, no resources. Even to eat his meal, he had to depend on somebody else. If you are entertaining this hypocrisy, you will end up into that kind of a trouble. Now that's a wrong kind of spirituality people have. Spirituality does not mean that. Spirituality, you see, there are people who understand that spirituality is about developing the eyes. That is true. But spirituality does not tell that you cut your legs. Some idiots are talking about cutting your legs. No. Have your legs strong so that you can walk. Also develop your eyes. That's total health. Spirituality is all about total health. Not only developing the eyes and cutting the legs. No. Some people are promoting this. That's a wrong thing to do. So the teachings are absolutely clear on these points. One shall not entertain any hypocrisy about the affluence of the material world. At the same time, let me stress on this, that you cannot entertain any hypocrisy about affluence of the spiritual world. Otherwise, you will get caught either way. Avoid that. Balance both. Walk the middle path. You will attain to enlightenment faster. That middle path, the balanced path. Prince Siddhartha left home in search of truth. For almost 5.5 years he was seeking and searching. He did not attain to truth. He sat down outside the home. Inside the home there was a musician who was fine-tuning the sitar. So he will tighten the key and again play and listen. Then he will loosen up little bit and again play and listen. And that is the way the music started coming out in a proper manner. So how much to tighten, how much to loosen. Balancing, fine-tuning of the string instrument was going on. Just by observing this, Buddha realized what mistake he had been doing. Because he was getting carried away this way or that way. Suddenly he realized the middle path and he got enlightened. You can also realize the middle path. Anybody who walks the middle path will get enlightened. Either getting carried away by the spiritual thoughts only or getting carried away by material world only. Either way you will remain half-hearted. If you strike the balance, you will reach the ultimate. That is what is enlightened billionaire concept. Not only you will reach to the peak of both. That is the ultimate that can happen to a human consciousness. It cannot happen to a businessman. It cannot happen to a sannyasi. When these two merge, that is what is enlightened billionaire. Krishna was one such absolutely affluent in the outside world. He was a king. And he was a spiritually evolved person. Highest of high that was possible. That is why we call him Purna Purushottam, Purnavatar. And that complete human being is possible in you, is possible in me, is possible in everybody. It is in the seed form. It has to be realized. When you entertain hypocrisy about wealth, hypocrisy about money, you are cutting down your legs. But if you are not developing your eyes, that's also wrong. Understand this. If your legs are strong, you have to develop your eyes. If your eyes are good, you have to develop your legs. Either way, you have to develop both. That is what is the ultimate peak of human consciousness. Everybody will have to realize that. Until that happens, you will have to keep coming, because that is the lesson to be learnt on the planet Earth. The earlier you learn, the better it is. Okay. That's why attitude of learning is very, very important.